Hello everyone. Today, come along with me as I experience life in a low-income rural area. From the simple meals and local work to the reality of daily life in Vietnam impoverished countryside. Right now, I am at an orchard belonging to a family in my village. That is my father over there. He is doing some hired grass cutting work. In rural areas, there is plenty of work to be done in the orchards and fields, and a day of grass cutting usually pays around $15. It is truly exhausting work that requires the ability to endure the heat, as it is almost always done outdoors. What do you think? Is $15 too low a wage for a day of this kind of work in the countryside? To me, earning a living is incredibly hard work, especially in rural areas where incomes are low. People often have to take on physically demanding jobs that take a heavy toll on their health, yet they must keep working to support themselves and their families. Making money is never easy unless you are truly hardworking. There are many types of saplings around the garden. This place likely deals in selling them, mostly fruit trees like mango, guava, apple, and pear.
Con gì đây? Đi thôi. Ui giời. Rồi.
My father is 56 years old, yet he still goes out to do this kind of work every day. He is incredibly hardworking. Even though the job is grueling, he keeps at it. That's just how it is in the countryside. Everyone performs hard manual labor for low pay, but one way or another, we have to make a living day by day. This is a quiet corner of my village, so peaceful and serene. It lacks the noise and bustle of big cities.
Anh.
There is a genuine sense of tranquility here in the countryside. Whenever I feel tired or stressed from work away from home, I often choose to come back here to the countryside to find some peace and comfort. This is a starfruit tree. In Vietnam, there is actually a famous folktale called, and quote, "The Legend of the Starfruit Tree," end quote. The story goes that a bird came to eat the starfruit and was caught by the owner. The bird told the owner, and quote, "Eat one fruit, repay with a nugget of gold. Bring a 3-span bag to carry it away," end quote. Basically, trading a single starfruit for a nugget of gold. You can look up this fairy tale online to hear the full story. The full Vietnamese name is The Legend of the Starfruit Tree. This is my niece/nephew.
Đâu, xem xúc xích nào.
I am taking her /him
Giơ
out to
lên
buy
thế nào.
some snacks. He
Cái nào
seems to
cho em
really
bon?
love eating sweets.
Cái nào cho em bon?
Đây, 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 đây.
Giống nhau mà.
Đây. Cái này con ăn suốt rồi. Chứ chỉ trồng như nhau như thế này.
How long has it been since you sat down for a meal with your family? With your mom, dad, sibling, and everyone else? This is my family meal. It only feels complete when my sibling and I return to our hometown after time spent working in the big city. The meal consists of vegetables, meat, and soup. Simple fare, certainly, but having the whole family gathered together makes it a truly cherished occasion. Sometimes, families miss out on such gatherings due to life in Apo's various challenges. Yet, so many people long for a meal like this, not for the food itself, but for the presence of every family member and the emotional bond shared between loved ones. It is precisely these moments that make a family meal so cherished and special. There are families missing a father or a mother, families where relationships are strained by discord or jealousy, and unfortunate individuals who are all alone in the world. Everyone has their own circumstances. I feel fortunate to have a happy family and to share meals with everyone present. Moments I deeply treasure.
Rồi làm ngang mà dọc cái kia thằng cái giặt à? Nhanh. Nhanh. Đây, anh làm gì ở đây? Đi giặt ở đây.
Một mình.
Nhưng mà mẹ không đủ rồi. Mẹ đâu à?
Mày nó làm cái mày không có đất tao không có nhá. Vô này. Thôi lên, đừng nắm. Thôi.
Đây thì bánh chú chẳng một con nữa.
Sợ nói thế. Con mua sự đấy ăn là ngày nào đấy.
Đây thì chú chẳng một con nữa.
Đây.
Summers in Vietnam are very hot, so I am cooling off with a cup of cha, Vietnamese sweet soup. Have you ever tried it? Oh, it is delicious and sweet. It contains ingredients like beans, coconut milk, jelly, dried coconut, and more. It is really tasty and costs around 20,000 VND per cup, less than $1. Later this afternoon, I am going to play soccer. In rural areas, people aged 16 to 35 really love the sport. So every afternoon, everyone heads to the village field for a healthy match to stay fit and active.
Có con cái ngon đấy.
This is my mother. She is folding clothes for the whole family. She takes care of the household, going to the market, cooking, and looking after everyone's meals and health. She is very kind-hearted and truly a wonderful mother to our family. And this is my buddy, a smart dog. He is usually quite mischievous, so my dad only lets him play in the backyard. Since I get back late from soccer, I usually eat dinner alone because everyone else has already eaten. However, my mom always sets aside a portion for me, so I have a meal waiting when I return. And here is my dinner.
Giờ mới ăn.
This is a Vietnamese dish made of minced pork braised with salted shrimp paste. And this is a bowl of bitter melon soup stuffed with meat. Perhaps the most precious aspect of rural life is its simplicity. One does not need much to find happiness. A meal shared with family, an afternoon spent sitting on the porch, a chat with a neighbor, or simply gazing out at the fields at sunset. Any of these can become a truly memorable moment. Life here may not be wealthy in material terms, yet it holds values that money cannot easily buy. Peace, family bonds, sincere neighborly connections, and a sense of closeness to nature. Sometimes, after days filled with fatigue and pressure, I realize that I do not need a grand or extraordinary life. Simply having a place to call home, loved ones by my side, and the chance to live a quiet, simple life each day, that in itself is something to be cherished. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and join me for a simple day in the Vietnamese countryside. I hope these humble scenes have given you a glimpse of the beauty, tranquility, and everyday life found in rural Vietnam. If you enjoy videos about simple living, food, and authentic experiences in Vietnam, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you do not miss any future videos. Thank you so much for your continued support. See you in the next video.